You're watching Alaska's weather source.
Well, if you're out and about early this morning, you probably noticed some fog that we had here over the inlet, some low cloud cover sticking with us for much of the day. But this really tells the story. This is our view from Eagle River, and you can see that fog just completely blocking the view even through lunchtime into the early afternoon. Finally, that lifting and burning off as the sun got a little bit higher there in the horizon, but it's still floating pretty close by. And I do expect that fog to form pretty quickly again tonight because that was able to make it all the way up the inlet and into Anchorage. That has limited our temperatures, especially on the west side of town, where so far high temperatures are just in the low 60s, still in the mid to upper 60s as you head through Midtown and east side. Also still seeing those upper 60s and low 70s as you head up into the valley, low 60s on the Kenai, a little bit warmer in Valdez today at 67 degrees. And once again, third, if not fourth day in a row that Glen Allen has made it back into the 80s. We're seeing widespread dry conditions across the state. A few thunderstorms still firing up here across the Copper River Basin. We're seeing some showers from that. But and other than that, you have to head all the way into the far western Aleutians to see any additional rain. And that pattern is going to hold here for most of your Friday. Eventually, once we get into Saturday, that's when this next front is going to approach the southwest corner of the state. And eventually, we'll see those showers also pushing here into South Central. Here we are, 4:30 Sunday. Next storm coming in out of the south. You can see wet conditions scattered here on the Kenai Peninsula and beginning to push further to the north. Slight chance we get some of that here in Anchorage on Sunday, but we will see better chances once we get into the middle part of the week with a whole separate storm system. In southeast, you still don't have to worry about any of that. Sunny, dry, warm. Temperatures even warmer than where they were today, back up to 72 degrees in Juneau, 68 in Sitka, 71 in Ketchikan. We'll see those mid 70s all the way up into Haines and low 70s into Skagway, Yakutat, topping out at 64 degrees tomorrow. We'll also see those low to mid 60s again across the Kenai Peninsula. Still seeing some fog there along the inlet, but otherwise partly sunny conditions for you. For the Copper River Basin, it's low to mid 60s, for the Prince William Sound, low to mid 60s as you head up into the Copper River Basin, low 80s. And again, as you travel further north, if you're in that area doing any recreating, really important that you pay close attention to not only the thunderstorms in the area, but also that critical fire danger. Through the valley, we're looking at low to mid 70s, partly sunny skies for you. Still dry for your Friday, should be rather pleasant. 66 here in Anchorage after dropping into the mid 50s. Again, partly sunny conditions for us. Nice all the way down through Turning an Arm into Girdwood at 70 degrees there. And we're still going to see those mid to upper 60s and low 70s through the weekend. Again, eventually come Sunday, we'll see a chance for those isolated showers pushing in. Those chances really increase, though, once we get into the middle portion of the week, Wednesday into Thursday. We could see some heavier rain. Temperatures still holding about normal for this time of year in the mid 60s, and those overnight lows staying pretty consistent in the low to mid 50s as well. So even as we push now into the second week of August, we are still seeing conditions that are above average.